Hello there, my dear students. Um, what a great joy it is for me to be here to speak to you. Um, you know, recently with all these graduations, the virtual ones you see on TV and the ones that are taking place in person, it brings me back to the time when I used to be with you in the schools, and all those memories come back, those memories of joy. And I wanted to reach out to you to tell you how proud I am of you, how proud of the great things that you have done and will continue to do. Some of you may be in college, or some of you may be in graduate school or even finished graduate school. Some of you are just graduating 8th grade. And I'm so blessed to have been able to be a little part of your life. Thank you for that. Yesterday I was at a graduation for an 8th grade graduation. Now I had these students when they were in the 5th grade, and now they're going off to high school, and it was such a great joy being there with them, because students, hopefully you know now, but you guys give us a lot of joy. There have been days when I used to be in a classroom that I just don't want to be there. And it's not because I don't like you or I didn't like you. It's because I think there was overwhelmed, there was stress and all that. But once you guys came into the classroom, the lecture hall, I was re-energized. Then I remembered, I'm here not because I'm here for a paycheck, or I'm here because I'm asked to. I'm here because I want to. I'm here because of you. Your smile, your greeting of good morning, how are you? And the occasion, what's wrong? These little things are the things that have kept me going for so long. Aside from my family and my close friends, whenever I feel a little troubled, whenever I feel a little bit anxious or uneasy, I just think about my students. I think about the joy that they have in their hearts. I think about the great things that they have done and that they will continue to do, and that eases my anxieties. That gives me peace. So I want to thank you for that. Oftentimes, educators are overlooked in terms of what they do, and among other things. And yes, you see the occasional strikes and all that, but for the most part, educators, at least Catholic educators, right? We don't abandon the school, abandon the students, and then just walk off and go on strike. Because deep down we know, as much as we're there, yes, it's our job, but we're there because of you. You are why we were there in the first place. You were the reason why we stayed, and you were the reason why we continue to persevere even through struggles, because of you. As much as we teachers teach you, teachers learn the most from you, our students. You've taught me how to be joyful. You taught me how to love. You taught me how to forgive. And you've taught me what is most important. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many awards you get, how many titles you have, how much money you have. At the end of the day, if you do not have love, you have nothing. And for me, love is God. Jesus, the gospel. We haven't heard a word of the joy of the gospel. Well, I can say for me that I'm convinced that the joy that you give to me, the joy that I feel because of being around you, for me, that's the joy of the gospel. That is the joy that our Lord has come to give to us. We're told that it is the children who will lead us. So thank you for giving me that joy. As you continue with your high school or college or grad school or even in your workplaces, don't ever forget how you got there. Thank your parents. Thank your family. Thank your teachers. Thank those who have helped you along the way. Anyone. Thank them. Let them know that you appreciate them. And don't forget what you've learned in school. And I don't mean, how to do math or how to write or the science or the biology or any of that. But the life lessons you've learned. Bring that with you. And hopefully you will remember what it means, what is truth, what is goodness, and what is beauty. Our world today has distorted what is true and good and beautiful, and has turned it into what is false and ugly and death. But you know the truth. So always stand for the truth. Never give in to the lies of the world. The world might tell you you're not good enough. No one likes you. You need to earn your love. Those are lies. You are good enough. Not only are you good enough, you are good. And you were made for greatness. Because you were made in the very image and likeness of God. Don't let anyone ever tell you that you're not good enough. Or that you don't deserve to be happy. Or that you are not loved, because you are. In fact, you have been loved from all time, from all eternity. The world will tell you that you must earn others' love. That's a lie. True love can't be earned. It is simply given. If you ask anyone who loves you, your family, your friends, if you ask them if you did X, Y, Z, would they love you less? They will say no. Because love can't be earned. But the world will tell you, well, you need to earn this love. That's a lie. Do not give in to those lies. You are, not only are you good enough, you're good. You're good. And you are loved. Don't let anyone take that away from you. It is so easy for us to think that we are loved because of how good we perform in school or at work. That we are loved because of what we have, or that we are simply loved because of the praises that we get from others. That's not why you're loved. You are loved because you are a child of God. You are loved because you are you. With all of your imperfections, with all of your weaknesses, you are loved. Because guess what? Those weaknesses, they can bring about great hope for others, great joy for others. Those weaknesses can be a source of great healing for another person. So your weaknesses and your strength and everything else, sometimes even our limitations, even with all of that, you are loved. Don't forget that. The world will try to bring you down and feed you these lies. But don't fall for them. Because that's all they are. They're lies. And guess what? You are made for the truth. You are made for truth. And the truth is that you have been loved from all eternity. And that you are good. And that you are beautiful. Don't forget that. You see in the back here, this is a gift from one of the parents yesterday. And it's a poem, a line from a poem from Robert Frost. And it says, two roads diverge in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by. And that has made all the difference. This parent was saying how somehow they found their way to the school, and it was because of the road that was less traveled. But then she also said that we as educators, we too took the road less traveled. And for them, that has made all the difference. So I encourage you and I challenge you to take that narrow road, to take that road less traveled. It will be difficult. And that means that you must stand up for truth, even when all your friends, when all your colleagues are against you. That means you need to stand up for issues that you know are true deep down, even when other people are holding signs against that. And the narrow road and the road less traveled means to follow the path of Christ. And if you recall, he stumbled, he fell, he was whipped and spat upon, but he got back up. Why? Because of love. Because out of love for you. So as you continue on with your life, with your journey, remember, 1, you are loved. That's it. You're loved. It doesn't need to be earned. You're simply loved. 2, you were made for joy. You were made for the truth. So always stand up for the truth. Stand up for goodness. And 3, strive to take the narrow road. Strive to take the road that is less traveled. Even though it may be a bit rocky, a bit shaky, it'll be worth it. Because only the road less traveled, only the narrow road will get you to higher ground. And the highest of that high ground is heaven, where you belong, where you were made for. So to all those who are graduating, congratulations. To all those who are starting a new job, best of luck. And to all those who are going to high school or college, don't ever forget to say hello to people who may be by themselves, because don't underestimate the power of a simple hello, the simple acknowledgement of someone else that can change someone's life. So always proceed with love. Not the warm, fuzzy love, but the love of wanting what is best for the other. If you always walk with that mentality, you always have peace in your heart. And that's my prayer for you. I want you to be happy. I want you to be joyful. I want you to be peaceful. I wish all that for you, because that is what you have given to me. So good luck with everything. And I hope you will keep me updated on what's going on in your life. And know that I'm praying for you. Each and every one of you. And hope you do the same for me. Take care now. Bye-bye.